Mission Impossible Fallout is the 6th film in the Mission Impossible franchise. It's once again directed by Christopher McQuarrie and once again stars Tom Cruise. And in this film, Tom Cruise and the IMF have to find these nuclear weapons that have been stolen by these bad guys who are kind of springboarding off of the Syndicate from the last Mission Impossible film. And that's pretty much all they have to do. They have to find the bad guys, find the nuclear weapons, and prevent nuclear holocaust. I really enjoyed the last 2 Mission Impossible films, Ghost Protocol and Rogue Nation. I still haven't seen the first 3 Mission Impossibles, but 4 and 5 were really awesome, so I was looking forward to Fallout a great deal. And just like Ghost Protocol and Rogue Nation, Fallout is another awesome addition to this series. What more can be said about Tom Cruise at this point? He's insanely committed to these action films, he does most of his own stunts, and he is typically on awesome form in here. I heard quite a bit about Henry Cavill going into this film, so I was very interested to see what he was going to do, and this guy, yeah, he was pretty hardcore. He kicks a lot of ass, and after watching this film, I now officially want Henry Cavill as the next James Bond, because he proved in The Man from U.N.C.L.E. that he could be the really smooth, suave spy, but in Mission Impossible he proves he can really kick ass, so blend those 2 Henry Cavills together and you have what could be a pretty damn good James Bond, so he's got my vote. Simon Pegg once again does a good job at adding comic relief without taking away from the tension of the spy espionage or the action scenes. Rebecca Ferguson kicks a lot of ass once again, and I liked her character's motivations and reasons for getting involved this time round. It was quite compelling actually. But let's just get right to it. The action scenes in Fallout are every bit as awesome as you heard they are. I've seen so many people say how refreshing it is for Mission Impossible to not rely on green screen trickery and overly CGI bloated action scenes, and even though that does work for whatever films they work in Mission Impossible Fallout you do have proper, practical, in-camera stunt work, and it's just awesome to just watch on the screen. And the action scenes in here aren't constant explosion fests, it's like lots of just chases, like chases through the city, narrowly avoiding cars, near misses. But what makes these chase scenes so great is again the filmmaking. It's all practical, you can tell that it's actually cars going through the city, you can tell it's Tom Cruise on a bike, Tom Cruise is running across the rooftops of London, Tom Cruise is actually jumping across that gap and snapping his ankle when he lands. That shot is actually in the film by the way, where he breaks his ankle, they kept it in there. And again, it was just really great to see all this practical stunt work on the screen. The last third of this film is some super riveting stuff with some truly breathtaking scenery. The cinematography, the shots, the camera work, just top notch. From a narrative point of view, the film's not really anything you haven't seen before. I saw the film today with one of my friends and my friend put it perfectly. He said the film's not super new, but it was super well done, and he hit the nail on the head with that one. You're watching the film and it's typical spy espionage stuff. They're trying to infiltrate places, they're trying to go undercover, they're doing the car chases and the action scenes. The plot unfolds as you think it would do for the most part, minus the couple of twists they take here and there. So yeah, the story's not going to blow you away or anything, but the filmmaking most definitely is. There are a few times in this film where the film just turns the tables on you via the IMF trickery, where it's like, oh, they're doing this, but they're actually doing this, you know, where they reveal the IMF are like planning out something, or they're using like a mask, or they're actually over here when they're supposed to be over there. I love that stuff about the Mission Impossible films, and there's a couple of scenes of pure awesome trickery like that in Fallout. In the end, simply put, Mission Impossible Fallout is awesome. Cool characters, great spy espionage elements, a story that's interesting for what it is, but still nothing you haven't really seen before, like I said, and once again, truly awesome action sequences with excellent stunt work, amazing cinematography, awesome camera work, fantastic directing. It's one of the best made action films of the decade so far, easily. Mission Impossible Fallout is the best Mission Impossible film out of the ones that I've seen. Again, I've only seen 4, 5 and 6, but out of those 3, this one's the best in my opinion. It's one of the best films of the summer, scratch that, it's one of the best films of the year so far. I highly recommend going to see this on the biggest screen you can find. I'm gonna go 4.5 out of 5 for Mission Impossible Fallout. Thanks for watching the video as always guys. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of Mission Impossible Fallout. How does it compare to the rest of the franchise for you? And if you want to see more of my stuff, click on one of these and I'll see you all next time.